squashy bus. You want to go to the 80s bar? You want to go to 2 80s bars? Well, too bad. You're not over 21. Well, I mean, you are the 26, but you know what I mean. We're here at Fullerton Transportation Center, home of the parking garages that have tinnitus. Or rather, the parking garages that make you think you have tinnitus because of that loud, annoying ringing sound. And home of the bus stops right next to the freaking parking garages that have tinnitus. Also home of trains and the squashy bus. Hashtag Grille gang. Another Grille and a new flyer. So many buses here. We'll be taking the 26 to both 80s bars in North Orange County because now there are 2 of them, and conveniently they're both along OCTA Route 26. There's Totally 80s Bar and Grille in Fullerton, and now the 80s Bar in Placentia on Yorba Linda Boulevard. I previously made a video on my Patreon going to the karaoke at the 80s Bar, so you can check that out. But today it's a Thursday night, which means no cover charge, and we'll be dancing. Trains. Ooh, a C40 LFR. The old ones. Some unmarked bus. It has bike rack on the back also. There's the eastbound we'll be getting on later. The one I made the April Fool's video of. I could still hear the parking garage. This looks new. More new stuff. Now we're going under the train tracks. Fullerton Airport, and we're turning on Magnolia. And we have arrived at Fullerton Park Ride. So here there's a lot of different buses you can transfer to, notably the 460, which goes to LA and Disneyland, the 26, which we were just on, the 33 South, 35 South, whatever this is, and whatever this is. This is that one that goes on the freeway all the way to Laguna Hills. Gotta try that one out eventually. And I wonder if the restrooms actually exist. That's all the places you can get from here. It's pretty impressive. Freaking Orange County and their fake bathrooms. Sunset shots, everyone likes them. So Totally 80s Bar and Grille is just down this way, past Burger Town. And I remember vividly going to that Taco Bell like late at night after I was invited to a DJ gig in Buena Park, where I was doing my career shadow project. It's probably the oldest video of me on YouTube with DJ Louie. There's some lore for you. There's the 460, which we rode in the Transit Equity Day video. Oh, and the lore goes even deeper because here we have Burger Town. My friends and I used to bike here because Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the name of the restaurant was Burger Town, and we looked up to see if that actually existed, and we're like, we need to go there. And actually the origin story of the name DJ Petesake happened here, which I'll explain later. All right, we here. 80s Bar, 1 of 2.
Platform, right? I gave it a golf clap for your birthday. Nice.
Oh yeah. Better lighting node. This is so colorful. All right, we're about to head out to the next place. So to get the 26, we're gonna actually pick it up on that corner since we don't actually have to go all the way to the park and ride. And yeah, the story with Burger Town. So my friend and I were in Burger Town waiting in line. My friend's dad asked me, hey, Pete, what do you want to order? And this old guy behind us was like, I'll have a pitcher of beer. And we're looking at him like, what? He's like, my name's Pete, you asked what I wanted. And later we started talking, and turns out he used to be in the real estate business, and on his business card he wrote, for Pete's sake, remember Pete. And he said that was really effective at people remembering him. And later it just struck me like, yo, I totally need to use that for my name. So that's how I became DJ Petesake. Before that I was DJ Grenage, which was the word I just made up, but Petesake, it stayed. So we're on the street corner opposite of the park and ride. This light doesn't seem to work, that's lame. But yeah, Magnolia and Orangethorpe. Heading eastbound on the 26th. All right, we're on the last 26th of the night. It's just past 10 p.m. And we're passing by the tinnitus parking garages again. All right, passing by Cal State Fullerton. Downtown Placentia. Home someday of a Metrolink station. 14 years!
And Yorba Linda Boulevard. Transfer point.
At last, we're on Yorba Linda Boulevard. We'll be getting off soon.
129.
At McCormick. There goes the 26, and we are at the 80s bar in Placentia. And I thought this one was the less crowded 80s bar. Guess who's wrong? Ow, my ears. Yes, that was great. The 80s bar, totally 80s bar and Grille. They're actually part of a chain of at least 5 80s bars in Southern California. There's one in Montclair, Corona, Fullerton, Bellflower, and now Placentia. And these two happen to be on the Route 26, so I just had to take it. For some reason, I thought this one would be less crowded, but maybe it's just smaller and it looks less crowded or more crowded, or words making sense. In case you didn't realize, I have major autism for the 1980s and hip hop and dance music. Yeah.
This guy in Burger Town told me the secret to compete. He used to tell people, for Pete's sake, remember Pete. This talking right there must have been a message from God, cause if not, I still have a stupid name like Renage. But it's okay now, cause I'm DJ Petesake.